It's time to step into the limelight once again this Sunday as CZW returns to Maryland as they will be at the State Theater once again. This is the Indy Perspective episode 13 and we are talking CZW Limelight 3. Let's get into it. What's up, everyone? My name is Raymond Sanchez, and once again, this is the Indy Perspective on Respect the Craft. This is episode number 13 of the Indy Perspective, as we are talking all things CZW as they and C3W present Limelight 3. This will be once again in the State's Theater with doors opening at the time of 4 p.m. Once again, 4 p.m. with bell time being 6 p.m. Get your tickets for this event right now as well on Eventbrite/Limelight 3. So definitely you're going to want to be at this event because CZW has been bringing the best as they've been presenting these Limelight shows. This is the third show of Limelight. So let us get into it because we have a stacked card to talk to you today on the Indy Perspective. It is going to be straight out of the Combine. Again, on Limelight 2 was very impressive. It's Fabu Andre taking on Vinnie Talata. So, two impressive standouts have been making their names in CZW as of late, especially in these Limelight shows. Again, Limelight has been proven to be where you want to make your name and continue to come back and show out. Fabu was able to show out with Sebastian Cage on Limelight 2, and now here for Limelight 3. Vinnie Talata, again, has been an independent standout, making his ways as he was a part of that CZW dojo. Now a part of these Limelight shows, Vinnie is looking to continue to make his waves and make his statements in the combat zone, especially in shows like this that is stepping into that limelight there. So again, this is a matchup you're going to want to see who can continue their way here. Who can continue to make their waves in the combat zone and again, make it to possibly Limelight 4. We'll have to wait and see. Next up, it's time for some tag team action, as it is two of the best teams the Combat Zone has, as it's, again, the rep. When you talk CZW, you have to talk about Nate Wallace and Dave Mccall, the rep. Former CZW tag team champions, one of the best tag teams in the tri-state area, in my opinion, and they are taking on the Amazing Graysons. You got JP here. The Amazing Graysons, they heard what I said the last time. The Amazing Graysons took what I said and definitely showed out at the last Limelight show. So definitely they're looking forward to do the same here against the rep. But like I said, when you're taking on the rep, you're taking on a team that, again, it embodies what CZW is. So you have JP, you have Tommy. Are they going to be able to put down the team at CZW? Prolific tried to do the same. Culture Inc. has been lurking around as well. Can the Amazing Graysons put down the rep here? Can they make their statement to be that next team to be known as the team in CZW? Again, they're stepping into that limelight this Sunday at the State's Theater in Havre De Grace Maryland. Let us see who can make their statement, who can take, again, an opportunity like this, because that's what a lot of these matches are. These matches are those opportunities to make those statements and make sure you're leaving an impression not only on the Combat Zone faithful, not only on the C3W faithful, but again, on the world that's watching. Because these matches are not only going here, but they go to CZW Studios, and that's being seen all around the globe, even on the CZW social media handles. We saw from the last show, impressive moments that happened. So let's see what these two teams are bringing to each other this Sunday. Next up, we have the debuting, the bodega boy himself, Jared Diaz. Jared Diaz looks to say and bring a win this Sunday in Maryland in his CZW debut. Can Jared Diaz make an impressive debut here against Mccall? That's the thing too. You're looking to make a debut against someone that has proven that CZW is his home. CZW is his. Griffin McCoy has been going at it with the best thrown at him. At CZW 23, he went toe-to-toe with Fred Yehi once again and showed out. He showed that CZW is his place to be. So Jared Diaz looking to come to Limelight 3 and try to derail that. Try to derail Griffin McCoy and show, hey, he might be new around here, but he's looking to prove why he is the bodega boy. I don't know if Maryland has bodegas like that. I don't know if Limelight, if he's gonna have that advantage there. Again, Jared Diaz, he's new. He's making that impression here. This is the first time he debuts in CZW. So it's a little bit of an unknown here. It's a little bit of an advantage. But again, Griffin McCoy is looking to prove he is big match Griff. The bougie boy is now becoming the man. So let us see. I don't think this is an easy debut either for Jared Diaz. If I'm Jared Diaz, I'm looking to maybe not play the games, not try to focus on being the little bit of a showman that he is, and focus on that in-ring work there. Make sure he is studying, because again, Griffin McCoy is at his best right now. He is looking to prove why he is one of the best CZW has today. So let us see what will happen with this Sunday. So let us continue though, as we are going to now go into the female action, because we have two of the best females going at it here. Let us go into that. I'm interested in it because you're putting two of the best going at it here. So let us talk about this matchup right here. You have Trish Adora here. I was about to say Trisha. My apologies for the name. The name slipped there. Trish Adora, the current reigning and defending Pan-African World Diaspora champion. Then you have La Diva del Ring, Catalina Garcia. CZW and C3W are bringing you a insane bout here, because these are two of the best female athletes going today. This, again, Catalina Garcia has been making her waves now back on the insert. Trish Adora has been killing it all around the world. Has been killing it, a part of the Ring of Honor roster, of the Women of Honor roster, I should say. Has been making her waves on Dark as well, on AEW Dark. And these two, there's no doubt that these two are going to make an impact on Limelight 3. They're stepping into the limelight, and they're going to make sure that this is the matchup of the night. They're looking to make sure that they are the talked about matchup for weeks to come. They're looking to make sure they're back at Limelight 4. They're looking to make sure they're back at the next main CZW show. When they're back in Studio Z, they're making sure that Trish Adora and Catalina Garcia are both on that show. And this is a great matchup to see it. This is going to be one that, especially when it hits CZW Studio, if I'm CZW, I make sure this matchup is everywhere, on their YouTube channel, on CZW Studios, everywhere you can see it. Make sure you're watching this matchup as soon as it hits. Again, you're going to want to get your tickets, because this matchup alone is worth that price of admission. Get your tickets for this insane and crazy matchup because these are the two best going at it today. So definitely check out Trish Adora versus Catalina Garcia. It is going to be just insane. I can't wait. Next up, we are going to see, again, he has been proving to be a juggernaut in CZW. I can't talk enough about Aaron Ash. The dude is insane in that ring. He's a beast. He truly is putting that work not only on his craft, but also all around. Again, the way he can lift, I'm telling you, there's a reason why he's tossing around guys like if you saw at CZW 23, how he went toe-to-toe with Dante Caballero. And Dante is no small man either. He's no slouch. And Aaron Ash was ready to toss him around. So at Limelight 3, he's going to have a challenge here of someone that usually says there's no one better in Michael Mistretta here. Michael, a former NYWC heavyweight champion. Unfortunately for Michael, his reign did not last as long. And I feel like at Limelight 3, he might also have a little bit more of some bad luck because he's going in it with a freight train in Aaron Ash. Again, I'm not saying Michael isn't ready for an opponent like Aaron Ash, but I'm saying there's a reason Aaron has been just showing out every time he steps into the limelight, every time he steps into CZW Studio Z. He's one of the just demolishing talents here in CZW. I'm looking forward to seeing more of Aaron. I'm looking forward to see, hopefully to see more of Michael Mistretta as well in the combat zone. Both great talents. So this matchup is going to be one to watch because this is going to be a fight. Michael better be ready to come in with some speed and agility to counteract that just brute force of Aaron Ash. This is going to be one you're not going to want to miss, ladies and gentlemen. Next up, it is now time to talk about round 2. Well, now you might say, technically, shouldn't this be round 3? Because Rayo and Tyler Andretti have faced once before, which you can definitely go check out that matchup on CZW YouTube channel. They uploaded it last night. And again, it's a great matchup. Their first encounter in singles competition was great. At CZW 23, these two got to touch once more as they were a part of a 4-way dance. However, again, when you hear what the matchup was, it was a 4-way dance. So there was 2 other competitors to that. So Rayo and Tyler didn't get truly slice the score there in that solo competition. Now, at Limelight 3, both of these men are stepping into that limelight once again, and it's time for round 2 in singles competition. Rayo continues to try to get us to open our minds a bit. He wants us to change our thoughts. He wants to change how we are thinking. Tyler Andretti has been showing out every time he steps into that ring, and I think he's looking to finally shut up Rayo on Sunday. He's looking to show that Rayo, again, he can manifest all he wants, he can talk the talk, but when it comes to this matchup with Tyler Andretti, I think Tyler now knows what to expect with a guy like Rayo. My thing is, though, again, Rayo, there's a reason his mindset is this way. He's thinking like none other. His thoughts are a little bit different than ours. So I'm wondering, can Tyler Andretti be ready for a competitor Rayo? Can anyone be ready truly for this warrior here? Because he is a warrior. His mindset's different. He's ready for combat. He's going in this every time looking to prove why he's manifested that he will be the CZW Wire Champion, the CZW World Champion, and anything and far between. So I can't wait to see these two square off once again at Limelight 3. And I'm wondering, is this going to be the end of this? Will they settle the score here, or will we get 1-1? Find out this Sunday at the States Theater. Get your tickets now. But before we say our adieus, it is time now to talk about a matchup that I believe is going to be the main event this Sunday. It is the mayor of Pride Land himself. He says he is the true king of CMD. As it's Lince Dorado taking on the Nuketown Dragon himself, Boom Harden. Now, I definitely recommend you to go check out last night's podcast. Last night, I was live with the Nuketown Dragon himself, Boom, and he gave us his thoughts about going into this matchup with Lince Dorado. He is not looking at this matchup as he needs to be ready for Lince Dorado. He's not looking at this matchup like Lince Dorado is above him. Lince Dorado needs to be ready for Boom Harden. He's never faced an opponent like Boom Harden. And I loved hearing that. I loved hearing that Boom is thinking about this matchup in a different way. He's not thinking about this as, yeah, he is respecting, though. This is a huge opportunity at Limelight 3. But Boom is making sure people know that he is taking this as he has earned his way here. This is an opportunity that was just tossed at Boom Harden. And I love that that's also, it shows that Deshaun Pratt is starting to show that influence on Boom. Deshaun Pratt is making sure Boom is ready for these big matches like this. Right now, when we're recording this, today, I'll break the fourth wall here. This Thursday, March 3rd, Boom Harden is in that dojo training, getting ready for this matchup. He's not taking this lightly. And that's what you want to see. You want to see a competitor like this be ready for a matchup like this, because it is a big opportunity for Boom. Lince Dorado, I know, he's that international superstar. He's a great competitor. He has been worldwide. He's been to the mountaintops of professional wrestling. But now he's coming back to the independent circuit and looking to make a statement, looking to show that he is truly that mayor of Pride Land, and looking to bring that to the combat zone, and looking to bring that to Maryland this Sunday. Will Lince Dorado be able to get a victory here? This isn't the first time him and Boom get the touch a little bit. Because again, Lince's debut back to the combat zone, he was with Mike Walker against CMD. Then at CZW 23, Lince and Deshaun Pratt, they touched. And we saw Boom and them again get that little close knit. But now it is one-on-one. It's Lince Dorado versus Boom Harden here at Limelight 3. Who will walk away victorious? Who will walk away with that major victory here at Limelight 3? We'll have to wait and see. But again, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Indy Perspective, episode number 13, as we talked all things CZW Limelight 3. Once again, get your tickets for Limelight 3 right now. Make sure you're getting your tickets, because this is going to be an amazing show, especially if you're in the area of the State Theater. Definitely go get your tickets at Eventbrite for CZW Limelight. This is also, it's a monthly event. That's the best thing, that CZW is bringing Limelight to Maryland with C3W. They're creating these amazing events, and that's always great to see. You want to see some different talent around the area. CZW is doing that. They're making sure they're starting to make those towns again. That's a great thing. This is why Combat Zone Wrestling has lasted 23 years. If you want to hear my thoughts on, again, other shows of CZW as well, check out the playlist of Respect the Craft and the Indy Perspectives, and they're all there. You can see me talk about Limelight 2 and the original Limelight 1. You can hear me talk about CZW 23 and so many more. So definitely check it out. And again, Limelight 3 this Sunday. Get your tickets, be there, and make sure you're part of history. Once again, my name is Raymond Sanchez. I represent Respect the Craft. This has been Indy Perspective, episode 13, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Till then, be wise, be genuine, be real, be better people, and respect the craft. See you guys. Peace.